Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading. I hope I'm live. Welcome to this reading for the 8th of May. If you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. Sandy Rose, hello. And Anne, hello. Elizabeth, hello. Jackie, hello. Dad, hello. And Barb, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We're going to get started in a few minutes, as always. And until that time, we're going to answer some super chats. If you are going to be super chatting, please make sure to follow the super chat rules. I've been having too many problems with super chats, so the rules will be posted by one of the mods several times during this chat, and I'm just going to automatically assume that you've read the rules, because that's one of the rules, is to super chat, you have to read the rules, plain and simple. So, Earth Angel, hello, thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. You say here, a card for me today, please. I need a happy ending to my work situation, and soon. You have the 3 of Cups here, and the 4 of Cups. 3 Cups is good, is what I would say. I mean, it's part of a celebration, and good things coming in. 4 of Cups is definitely not perfect, is what I would say to you. So it's like not perfect, but I feel like things will be improving soon for you. Yeah, Chariot, it's like in your control, and the Chariot is victory, so I do feel like things will be improving. Rob, thank you for the super chat. I would say yes right away. You say meeting 5 recruiters will 1 result in a job. I would say definitely yes. Page of Cups is an offer, and the Ace of Swords is a victory. So yes, definitely is what I'd say to you, Rob. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I'm thinking of changing my resume for the job at H. Should I keep professional or change to creative template for positive attention scoring / scoring the job? Yeah, I would say creative is what I'd say to you. Look, for traditional, you have the King of Swords. King of Swords is a good card for the way things have always been done, but really actually the King of Pentacles is better for more traditional type things. And for creative, you have the 6 Wands, definitely standing out. I did every single weekly reading today for next week, by the way, and Libra had this card, and also the Sun. So definitely, typical Libra reading, lots of attention showing up. So I would say creative for sure with this card. Very good. Stars the Limit, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what's coming in for love? You have the 9 of Cups and the Tower. This could be a surprise, is what I'd say to you. The Tower to me is not necessarily a bad card, as I always say. To me, the Tower can be a surprise. It can be a good surprise as well. The Tower can go both ways. The Tower can also just be a revelation. It can just be like some sort of understanding. It's like a lightning bolt to the top of your head, right? It's like a sudden realization about love. So I feel like there could be a realization for you. 9 of Cups is a wish. So I feel like there could be a wish or a wish fulfillment coming in for you here. And also I do feel revelation here. That's why I said that in the first place. I feel like you could be having a realization about love. It could be to like open up in love, or to become more open with that 7 of Wands. So I feel like you're just like opening up here in love, and I feel like it'll lead to love. Yes, Page of Wands could be a fire sign coming in for you. Sand, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, cards for me, please. You have the Justice card and the Knight of Pentacles. This is like getting paid for your work, or this is just like, seeing results for the work that you do, more or less. So I just feel like you could be seeing better results. A lot of people have been getting this message lately. Yeah, some sort of change coming in for you. 3 of Wands. It's like standing out as well. So like you could be standing out in pretty much all areas of your life, but definitely like work and business and other things as well. So yeah, I like this, Sand. A lot. That looks really good. Vartika, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, guidance on love, please. I feel like you need to be patient. 10 of Wands, I feel like you need to release something, is what I'd say to you. 10 of Wands is releasing a heavy, it's like carrying a heavy burden, but, it's like kind of coming to the end of a long journey and being exhausted from your travels, on a long journey. So that could be being exhausted in love, basically. But I feel like you need to let go of something from the past, of course. Strength card, needing to be patient. But yeah, there's love coming in for you for sure. Someone very emotionally stable as well, not like the past person. So I feel like you were dealing with someone in the past who was the exact opposite of this energy right here. That's what's popping into my head. Lindsay, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get a promotion at my job of anything of this, or you're saying, or anything of the sort, considering applying to a job but not sure if it's the right time? Haven't been here long. I feel like you could. I mean, I don't see why not. And Seven of Pentacles literally can be a promotion. So, yeah, I would say go for it. Queen of Cups is like a change in direction, some sort of change. So I would say, yes, I would go for it. Seven of Pentacles, like I said, patience. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune as well. I would do it. Wheel of Fortune is a turnaround. You have 3 turnaround cards, actually. Seven of Pentacles, change in direction. Queen of Cups, to me, is a change in direction of love. But since we're not talking about love, obviously, we could be talking about work. So, yeah, that looks amazing. I would say go for it. This looks really good. A lot of luck coming in for you. Quentin, thank you for the super chat. You have the Empress here and the Five of Wands. This is like hoping for a harvest. Yeah, I feel like there could be abundance coming in for you, Quinn. Empress could also be love coming in for you as well. Five of Wands is like needing to go through the process. For some reason, I feel like you always get the same thing, Quentin. Five of Wands is like just needing to deal with the competition, like needing to date, needing to put in the work. The Judgment card is like following your inner voice is what I feel for you. So I feel like you need to like trust your inner voice at this time. But definitely a lot of abundance coming in for you here. Yeah, something you've been wishing for here, Quinn. So that looks good. Sandrine, thank you for the super chat as always. Really appreciate it. You say, will my finances improve in the next few weeks? Ace of Wands here, Devil. Devil is about like making sure to not spend your money on things that you don't need. Again, we're gonna be having Venus go retrograde this year. To me, I never really worry about Venus retrograde personally. I wouldn't get a tattoo or I wouldn't do anything like have cosmetic surgery during this time, or I wouldn't get a haircut either during this time, or I'm just going to shave my head, right? But at the same time, Venus can kind of rule money, and we also have Jupiter going retrograde later this year as well. So, or in a little bit, I should say. So, I would just like say don't buy things you don't need, and I feel like as long as you follow that rule, you'll be fine. But Ace of Wands, really good card. So yeah, I feel like things will be fine. Susan, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is my recent divorced ex dealing with that third party? I would say no. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. This, to me, I don't even need to pull anything else, Susan, but I would just say no. Yeah, Seven of Swords, I would also say no here. Queen of Pentacles is a new path as well. Queen of Pentacles, I call the crossroads. To me, it says just moving in a new direction. So I feel like just, new path, basically. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. You say, why is JP's best, or are you saying JP's best friend, Callie, liking all my posts on social media? I feel like they're just liking them because they are. I don't really feel like there's necessarily a reason for it. JP is it is JP, is my ex, plus the guy has a girlfriend as well. It's weird. I don't know him either. I don't know. I feel like they're just liking it. Six of Pentacles is literally just taking action. It's not really doing anything. What I will say is Six of Pentacles is like investing in something. So, they could be, she could be like trying to ask, hoping to invest in a relationship in the future for a purpose. Nicole, like maybe she's trying to get dirt or information. So I don't know. I would just avoid it is what I'd say to you with those cards. Yeah, I don't like the Magician, tricky energy. So I would just not talk to her, plain and simple. Angelique, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for me, please. You have the Page of Pentacles here, Five of Pentacles. This is just like very common energy right now. I feel like this is just, Five of Pentacles feeling left out in the cold. This could be in love, but it could be like hoping for progress in your life in some way. I feel like there's just been like delays in progress, or pretty much all of us have experienced some sort of delay in getting or even seeing progress that we would like to see. So I feel like it's just like delays in progress at this time. You have the Fool wanting things to speed up. Fool is like, for you, I feel like it's like wanting to take a leap of faith. So I feel like you're just hoping for more progress, and I feel like it's coming is what I'd say to you. Miss D Fit, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Who's more trustworthy, Robert, Jessica, or Sean? I feel like they're all trustworthy. These are all very good cards, so I feel like they are all pretty much trustworthy. Two of Cups, perfect match. Lovers. I mean, the World card, good card, and the Eight of Wands. So I feel like they're all trustworthy, really, is what I'd say to you. I know that doesn't really help, but none of those cards are bad cards. And love card, you have the High Priestess, needing to take action on love. This says there's a lot of potential in love, but needing to kind of like take action, basically, is what I would say to you there. So that's that. So there you go. Um, Nicole, I thought Callie was a girl's name, so it doesn't really matter. The cards can't tell sex, so the message is still going to be the same. So probably just spying, maybe interested in you, something like that. But I felt like it was for information. PayPal, Linda, Nature Spirit, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. General card, please, and thank you. You have the King of Wands here, Page of Swords. This is about needing to be curious, Linda, is what I would say to you, or Nature Spirit, sorry. This is an energy of needing to kind of like be curious and follow your curiosity. King of Wands is like kind of, raising something like a baby or like a child, but it's like more putting your energy into something that you're working on. Like it could be in work, business, could be on yourself as well, like working on yourself. But yeah, this is like success coming into those areas of your life. So, but needing to raise something. So I would put the energy into anything you want to see grow in your life. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is hard work and it's multitasking, but I do like the Two of Pentacles for the most part because to me it can represent results. So I feel like you will just be seeing results on your hard work with those cards. Love it. Not from Concentrate. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. The government job, do I still have it? And I would say yes. I mean, this would literally be the government. I would say yes to you. So I'd say yes. And you say, in general career advice, you have the Six of Cups here. It's like a recovery, Four Swords. So you could be recovering a position or you could just be recovering, getting work, basically. The Six of Cups is also a turnaround. Six of Cups is like obstacles being removed from a situation. So it basically says that you could be, things could be getting easier anywhere where you have been experiencing difficulties or challenges in like work or business. So yeah, that's what I'd say there. I like it. That looks good. But all right, it's time to get started here, people. So let's get started. Tonight I'm using the, I think this is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. I actually don't remember the name of it, but if you just type in Sacred Oracle or whatever, if you're looking for it on Amazon, you'll find it. And I'm also using the good old Light Seers Tarot as well. So that's what we're going to be using. But let's get started with Aries, and let's see what is going on for you, Aries people. Aries, you have the openness card coming up first here. So I feel like you just have to be open to opportunities that are coming your way. I feel like you need to be open to a change as well. Literally, I did your weekly reading today, obviously, and for next week. And it was all about needing to realize that things don't have to go the way that you think they have to go. I realize that's confusing, but it's like maybe you have a certain plan in your head for your business or for your relationship or whatever. I feel like there could just be a change. And again, literally your whole entire weekly reading was about this, that there could just be a change or things could just start moving in a different direction. But I feel like it is a direction of success. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. So I feel like you just need to be open to the changes here, Aries. Next, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So like I said, a lot of success coming in for you here with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there could be a lot of growth coming in for you as well. So if you're hoping for something to grow or change, I feel like there could be a positive change here for you with the Wheel of Fortune. I also feel like there could be a lot of luck coming in for you here with this card. So I do feel like some of you could be receiving a lot of luck. But I feel like it's this right here. With the Four Cups. Four Cups is like thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. As I always say, to me, the Four Cups could say the grass is greener on the other side, or it could say it's not. It kind of is a card that goes both ways. It can say that, really that a change will lead to improvements. It can also say that it will not lead to improvements. For you, I do feel like this is saying that a change is going to lead to improvements. I feel like the grass is greener on the other side for you here, Aries. Your reading, I remember your reading the most because it was actually pretty good. The readings next week were not very good. I probably shouldn't say that because now nobody's going to watch them, but they were just kind of like, I don't know, it just feels like a weird week to me next week. But your reading was definitely very positive. I think it was definitely about like exceeding your own expectations. There's a lot of stuff in there about kind of like surprising yourself with what you're able to accomplish at this time. So I feel like you are able to accomplish a lot, or, not only just today, if you're watching this on the 8th, but also all of next week. So the week of the 18th or whatever it was, or next week is the 11th, but I'm referring to the week of the 18th or whatever the hell that is. So I feel like a lot of you could just be kind of exceeding your own expectations, becoming successful, and kind of like accomplishing things. So yeah, I really like that for you here with the 4 of Cups. So I love it. Looks good. Thank you, Aries. Taurus. Let's see what is going on for you, Taurus people. Taurus, you have the gateway card, so I feel like a lot of you could be stepping through a gateway here, or you could be becoming more successful with the gateway card. So I feel like you could just be kind of like stepping through a gateway here. I also feel like some of you are just kind of like the gateway you're stepping through. Here with the 8 of Pentacles is you have the 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So it's like you're stepping through a portal here with the gateway card towards success. So I feel like there is success coming in for you here. I also feel like some of you, this could just be abundance coming in for you, of course, but to me this looks like, I feel like saying this is a recipe almost is what's popping into my head. Very weird. So but I feel like there's like a perfect combination of things going on in your life, and I feel like it's leading to success. So it's like you could be finally maybe you're finally getting things right in work or in business, and it's just like I feel like things almost clicking into place for you here, Taurus, and I feel like that leads to success for you. So love it. Next you have the 8 of Pentacles here. Like I said, I feel like I felt more things clicking into place with this card for you here, Taurus. So I feel like this is where the success is coming from. I also feel like this is talking about like kind of more growth on the horizon. Again, I do remember your reading was actually pretty positive as well, Taurus, but it was mostly, I would say, about the future. That was kind of weird. Like most of the signs, the future position was extremely positive. So I would say if the week of the 18th is weird for pretty much everybody, I feel like the future is really bright at the very least is what all the weekly readings were saying. And so that's definitely something that stood out to me, and it's kind of something that stands out to me here. 8 of Pentacles, again, material success on the horizon. Next, you have the 3 of Pentacles. Such a weird message here, Taurus. I feel like this is saying that teamwork is definitely will make the dream work. Of course, 3 of Pentacles is a card of teamwork. I picked up this card and I was getting like not children for some reason. So I would say do not allow children to help you if you're trying to get help. I don't know. There are like 2 children here, or they look like children to me. But I immediately got like not children. I feel like it was saying specifically that you need to focus on wisdom or someone with wisdom. So I feel like if you're like hoping for teamwork or anything like that, or if you're working on a team in a business or a job, I feel like you need someone with some wisdom, with some, experience, and I feel like that's going to be more valuable to a team project if you are working on something on a team. So I feel like you need to kind of use wisdom. I'm also getting like pay for wisdom or something like that as well. So again, it's like one of those things where it's like maybe you need an expert for something in your life, and it's like, yeah, maybe there's someone who could do something for you for cheaper because maybe they're not as experienced. But if you're like dealing with something legal, or if you're dealing with something important, I feel like this is something that needs to be done right the first time. A very weird message, like I said, Taurus, but it's popping into my head, so I gotta say it. So I would just say I feel like you need to pay for experience, and you will be paying for it, but also if you don't, I feel like you're gonna regret it. So this could be anything. This could be like, getting your car fixed, and maybe there's someone who will do it for $100, but it's gonna be $100, right? So I feel like you need to pay the money for something, because I feel like it'll just cost you more in the future, right? So sometimes it's not always good to go with the cheap option. Such a weird message, but there you go, Taurus. Thank you, Taurus. Gemini. Let's see what we have for you, Gemini people. Gemini, you have the stillness card, so I feel like you need to be still at this time. I feel like it would be a good time for you to take a break and not make any decisions. You have the Devil and the King of Wands here, so I feel like some of you could be withdrawing yourself from either a toxic fire sign. So some of you could have been dealing with a toxic fire sign. I feel like you could be withdrawing from this person with this stillness card, or I feel like you could be withdrawing from confusing situations or something that is confusing to you in general. So to me, the King of Wands with the Devil can represent having your head in the clouds, not being able to see things clearly. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you could be in a situation where you don't see things clearly. And I feel like you could just be taking a pause with this stillness card so that you can see things clearly. So that's what I'd say there. Next, you have the Devil. Like I said, I feel like I'm going to actually pull you some extra cards here, Gemini, because I just feel like this is one message. I feel like it's saying that you need to withdraw from toxic energy. I feel like this could be, for some of you, a toxic person. For others, I feel like it could be a toxic situation, something that is creating too much confusion. I feel like saying to you that really, if you don't know the answer to something, then I feel like that is your answer. I feel like it means you should avoid it at all costs. It's like one of those things where, it's like there's a rule, right? I don't know what the rule is, but the rule is basically, let's say you're thinking about purchasing something, but you're going back and forth. You know what that means? Don't purchase it, right? That is what's popping into my head. But I feel like this could be about anything in your life, some sort of decision you're trying to make. I feel like if you can't make the decision, then the answer is no decision at all at this time. So I feel like some of you are withdrawing from something like that. Yeah, you have the Page of Cups. Definitely new love. I'd say if you're worried about new love coming in, look at this. I feel like there will be new love coming in. I feel like for others, this is just saying that there's like a new beginning coming in for you. So I feel like some of you are just having some sort of new beginning here, Gemini. And I feel like it'll be positive. A lot of abundance coming in as well. But yeah, I feel like it's time to like withdraw from something is what I get for you. But that's it, Gemini. Cancer. Let's see here, Cancer. Cancer, you have the security card. All your cards have to do with security here. So I feel like you could just be spending time at home here, Cancer, and you could be keeping yourself secure, obviously. For others, I think you could just be spending time at home with the security card. For others, I feel like you just need to do what works. Kind of a weird combination, King of Pentacles and the Temperance card. This can be one of those things where maybe we want a new job, for example, but at the same time, maybe the job you have right now is secure. And this kind of combination that you have here, I feel like it's saying, I feel like this is one of the only times I will ever tell you, Cancer, to stick with security, because I feel like this is just saying for right now. It's like if you have a job, for example, it's like you have a paycheck, just stick with it until like later on. I feel like you can make a change later with these cards. Again, these two cards here, Temperance, King of Pentacles, I feel like this is saying be patient, don't run away from something just yet. Very specifically feels like a job to me, so I don't think this is talking about love. And I feel like just saying that some of you maybe have something that's like predictable. Maybe you have something that's going to be permanent as well, or maybe you have something that's going to be stable for the time being. So I wouldn't go running away from anything here. Yep, I knew you were going to get a Swords card next here. I would say that the King of Swords isn't like the Knight of Swords, but I was getting like Knight of Swords vibes. Like, don't rush to conclusions. Don't make quick decisions. I feel like you need to kind of use your patience at this time, Cancer, and stick with something here with these cards. I feel like for others of you, this is talking about changing a situation. You have that King of Pentacles, and you have this King of Swords as well. So for some of you, this could literally just be changing a situation, going from kind of like using your wisdom to make a situation better than it actually is. Even the Temperance card is a card of alchemy. So I feel like a lot of you have the opportunity to take like a negative and turn it into a positive. Or maybe your job sucks, but maybe there is something that you could start to enjoy about it. So I really feel like a lot of you are just kind of like changing a situation. I'm getting a million things here, by the way. For others, the King of Swords to me, I am getting justice here. So I feel like some of you could be getting justice, but it feels like a legal situation to me. So I feel like it could be something legal. I do feel like it could be something at work as well. So I feel like for some of you, this could be like a work situation where you are receiving justice. Love it. Thank you, Cancer. That looks really good. Leo, let's see here, Leo. Leo, you have the Illumination card here. I feel like you are just kind of I'm getting like enlightenment here. So I feel like you are kind of either getting information or you're learning things about some sort of change that you want to make here. You have the Hangman in the world. Crazy. You've had Pisces showing up in pretty much every single reading I've done for you, and including your weekly reading. So some of you either could be dealing with a Pisces in love, but this also doesn't have to be love, by the way, here, Leo. This could be in any other area of your life, but I do feel like some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, and it could be important for some reason. Here, it's like I feel like this person could help you see things from a different point of view or a different perspective, and that could lead to success or something like that. So I do feel like you are being illuminated, but it feels more like enlightenment to me here, Leo, and so I feel like you're just being enlightened at this time. Next, you have the Hangman here. So again, Pisces. I feel like you could be dealing with a Pisces here, or you could be this could be kind of, I also feel like this is talking about enlightenment. The Hangman kind of does represent enlightenment. Normally on like a traditional hangman, the head is glowing, and you can see here the head is glowing right here. So it kind of represents gaining a new perspective, seeing things from a different point of view, and gaining enlightenment because of it. So I do feel like some of you could be seeing things from a different point of view. I also feel like you have the world here, so some of you could just be, it's kind of like a card of birth and going through experiences in your life, and it says you could be gaining a lot of wisdom because of the experiences, because of the births, or because of the cycles that you go through in life, and these cycles could be, leading to abundance, success, changes, new goals, new things with the world, pretty much anything. For others, this could be like wanting a change, but maybe due to the virus situation, not being able to have one yet. And finally, you have the World card. Again, the World card to me represents being in the squeeze, kind of being stuck in the squeeze, like wanting some sort of change in your life, but not experiencing it just yet. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you want some sort of change, but it's like it's not happening just yet. So, but I do feel like it's happening. For others, I feel like this is saying that you are kind of like completing a cycle. I've talked about this for like a really long time, Leo. I feel like a lot of you are completing a lot of cycles at this time, Leo, and I feel like you are almost like upgrading your life with the World card, which is of course a good thing. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Like I said, delays. Definitely experiencing delays. Like I feel like some of you, it's like maybe you want to move with the World card, but again, maybe because of the virus situation, it's like you're not able to move. Maybe you want to travel, same thing. Maybe you're hoping to start a business, same thing. So I feel like you're just kind of like hoping for a change, and maybe it's not happening yet, but I feel like it will be happening. So love it, Leo. That looks amazing. All right, Virgo. Let's see here, Virgo, what is going on for you? Virgo, you have the Simplicity card. Yeah, I would keep it simple at this time. I think you had the Eight of Diamonds in your playing card part of your weekly reading. The Eight of Diamonds is a card of paying attention to the small details, paying attention to the little things in your life. And it says if you pay attention to the small details, you will be successful. And it's also a card that says kind of like the key to your success is in the small details. So I would just pay attention to the details with this card, Virgo. Next, you have the Judgment card here. I feel like some of you are just kind of like experiencing a wake-up call. I seem to remember saying something about like time in your weekly reading as well, Virgo. I do feel like some of you, I mean, you could be, 19 years old, but I feel like you could be feeling almost like time pressure. And I feel like this happens to pretty much everybody. Like every once in a while, maybe you're like, oh my God, I'm so old, like all of a sudden. So I do feel like there was something about time pressure coming up in your weekly reading. And I kind of get the same feeling off of this card here. It's like it could be a wake-up call. Like you could be feeling like you've wasted time, or you could be feeling like you need more time. Could be anything like that. But I feel like it's kind of pushing you to get started on something. And curveball, Virgo, you always get the Fool. Every single reading I do for you practically. So I feel like a lot of you could be taking a leap of faith. So I feel like this time pressure or feeling like you don't have time is kind of pushing you to make some changes, or pushing you to make some sort of leap of faith here with the Fool card. I also feel like you could be very confident at this time. I feel like that confidence though comes from this right here, keeping things simple. So sometimes I do feel like keeping it simple, right, gives us more confidence. It's easier to pay attention to the details when things are simple. It's easier to be confident when things are simple as well. So I feel like confidence on this card, and I feel like saying you're prepared for a change as well here, Virgo. So that's what I got for you, Virgo, but that looks really good. So thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. Libra. Libra, you have the pleasure card, so I feel like some of you could be doing things that you enjoy at this time. This could also be love coming in for you as well. You have the Two of Cups and the King of Cups as well, or I'm sorry, the Knight of Cups showing up here, Libra. So definitely could be love. For most of you, I feel like you're just doing things that you love to do, and I feel like that will lead to more pleasure, more enjoyment in your life. Next, you have the Two of Cups, so perfect match in love coming in for you here. You also have the Knight of Cups here as well. Knight of Cups is a knight in shining armor coming in for you. You are the only sign this week, I think, that had a love reading, basically. So I think it was, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just you. So there was just a lot of love in your reading, and it was pretty much all about love. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you, obviously. And Knight in Shining Armor, like I said, Knight of Cups is someone who sweeps you off your feet. Could be a water sign. I also, personally, I read all knights as fire signs as well, just general fire. So it could also be a fire sign coming in for you, but it could be like water or fire. Two cups being bound together, perfect match. If you're not looking for love, this to me would represent just matching up perfectly with your dreams, matching up with something that you are trying to manifest or that you want to manifest in your life. So a lot of you could be like trying to manifest a job, or you could be trying to manifest a business or just anything, and this would be you doing it. The Knight of Cups is about needing to, of course I dropped a card, right? It's about like needing to manifest something in your life, like a solution. Because the Knight of Cups, normally there's a river running in front of him, so it's like he's kind of just dreaming about a dream life, but he's not really taking action. So I would get moving here, Libra, towards something. But that looks really good. So thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what is going on for you. Scorpio, you have the transformation card. I feel like there could be some sort of transformation or some sort of change coming in for you here. Probably in the way that you look at things. You have the Page of Swords here. Page of Swords to me is a card of, being curious, looking into things, researching things, studying literally anything, and learning. And you also have the Seven of Wands as well. Seven of Wands, believe it or not, Scorpio, can have to do with your beliefs, because it is a card of conviction. It is a card of like the belief, like how we believe things and how much we believe things as well. So I feel like a lot of you could be changing your beliefs. We're going to find out about what here right now. Yeah, about some sort of change that you're wanting to make. So I feel like some of you could be investigating a change. I feel like it's almost like what I feel like saying is that I feel like you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here in a lot of ways. Scorpio. Did I say Libra? Sorry, Scorpio. So I feel like for some of you, you could be just seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, or you're going through a change. Again, this is you, Death card here. So I feel like you're coming up in a position of power and strength here, Scorpio. But I also feel like you need to like investigate new things with that Page of Swords. I also feel like you're being very like direct at this time, which I feel like is probably the best thing for you. And finally, you have the Seven of Wands here. Like I said, I got just beliefs on this card. And again, I feel like it is kind of conviction as well. So I feel like this is like the things that you believe in. I feel like for some of you, it's like you're standing up for your beliefs. You're kind of defending your beliefs here. This is not like a challenging thing. This is just, we all have to sometimes defend our beliefs and all this other stuff, right? So I feel like you're doing that. I also feel like for others that this is you. I feel like you're not, at the same time, I feel like some of you are just not even defending your beliefs from anyone. I feel like you are just believing things, right? It's like, so, at the same time, right? It's like we don't have to necessarily defend our beliefs. We can believe whatever we want, and then we can choose just not to listen to other people, right? So that's more, so maybe defending isn't the right word, because it just feels like to me like you are believing what you believe, and you're letting everybody else believe what they want to believe, and that's that. And I feel like you're just not worried about it. So that's pretty simple. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Again, it's basically the same lady on this card here. So I feel like you're just believing what you believe here, Scorpio. Plain and simple. Love it. Thank you, Scorpio. Sagittarius. What's going on for you here, Sagittarius people? Sagittarius. Sag, you have the Enlightenment card here. Leo had a very similar card as well, and I said the same thing. I've been noticing that you and Leo do get very similar messages, but I do feel like you are feeling enlightened at this time. What I would say to you is I feel like some of you are seeing like what you need to do to improve things in your life. You have the 10 of cups here. 10 of cups to me can represent fortune after difficulty. To me it's like the happy home, happy family card, but to me it can also just represent improvements or happiness and good things coming in for you. But I just feel like you're almost like getting inner answers here as to what you need to do to create this happiness. You have the 2 of wands here. And what do you know, right? Hermit, hello, inner answers. So I feel like you are getting inner answers, exactly what I said. Didn't even need to clarify it. I feel like you're just getting inner answers on what you need to do to improve your situation. Plain and simple. 2 of wands, you taking the lead. I knew this is what was going to happen because this is you. The 2 of wands is just you. It's nobody else. It's like you have all the answers you need to achieve this right here. Happy home, happy family, happiness in general, fortune after difficulty, improvements, pretty much everything. So, I feel like that is just you. This is you realizing what you need to do. Hermit, definitely having gone through a lot of difficulties. Nobody talks about this. Hermit has climbed his old ass up a mountain, right? He's standing at the top of a mountain. And he has a long ass beard as well. That represents the wisdom that he has gained through going through these difficulties and through these challenges as well. So it's like you've gone through difficulties and challenges. You've climbed the mountain. Now you're ready to shine your inner light at the top of the mountain here. A lot of people read the lantern on the Hermit as guidance. And it is a card of your inner guidance. But at the same time, it is also a card of kind of like sharing something with the world, putting something out into the world as well. I feel like you are heading towards like total fulfillment, happiness, again, fortune after difficulty, probably more fun in your life as well. For months, I feel like I've been saying to you, Sag, that it's like you are moving closer towards your true nature. Like you are the sign of joy and fun, right? So I feel like you are moving more towards your sign, like your true purpose, like your true nature, if that makes sense here, Sag. I love it. That looks good. Your reading was actually pretty positive as well for the week, for next week. So there you go. Thank you, Sag. Capricorn. Capricorn, your reading sucked for next week, but your reading here is actually pretty good. And you have the flow card here, Capricorn. It didn't really suck, by the way. I'm just kidding. But it was just like slow and just kind of like, average. So, but this looks good. So I feel like you're flowing at this time. I feel like you're like moving forward, and I feel like things are flowing for you here with the flow card. So I definitely like to see that. I feel like you're more go with the flow. I think I said something about that in your weekly reading as well. I don't really remember, but there was something in there about like just being open to spontaneous opportunity will probably lead to like more success for you. Seems to be true for a lot of people right now. Like there could be like random opportunities for us that just randomly pop up. And I feel like we need to open up to those opportunities. You know what I was thinking about today, Capricorn, and it's popping into my head again for you right now, is that, I always think like we have so many retrogrades going on this year, right? Like starting soon. Like basically every single planet will be going retrograde almost. So not literally every single one, but almost. And I always think of like during these retrograde years where we have like a lot of retrogrades at once, one thing that can happen is like we could have like random opportunities that maybe they don't last, right? But maybe they're extremely valuable. Like, to me, all these retrograde periods are really good for like making a good, like a chunk of change, right? A big chunk of money. So it's like if you need money for anything, like during these retrograde periods, we can get like side jobs, side gigs, temporary work, consulting work, client work, things like that. So I always say like, these temporary periods where we have all these retrogrades, it's like they kind of suck, but at the same time, there can be some good opportunities to even make a lot of extra money that we wouldn't normally make. But we have to like jump on those random opportunities. We have to realize they're not going to last forever as well. Having said that, you have the Sun. Best card in the deck. So I feel like there's a lot of attention and a lot of happiness and reasons to celebrate coming in for you here, Capricorn. I feel like for some of you, this could be also, I do feel like some of you could be dealing with a Leo or a Capricorn or a Cancer as well. So I feel like if you're looking for love, could be a Leo or a Cancer. For others, I feel like it's just happiness coming in for you. And finally, you have the Chariot here. So definitely some sort of victory coming in for you here, Capricorn. So I like this. I feel like there could be like a win or victory. I feel like some of you could be also traveling with this card as well. So if you're thinking about traveling, or if you want to travel, I feel like you could be traveling with this card. I also feel like for others that this is like a choice that you have to make. But I feel like you already made the choice, is what I'd say to you. You have the Sun card here. So I feel like some of you, it's like you could be choosing between like an old job or a new job. Or you could be choosing between an old person, new person. You could be choosing between, the weird thing is that I do feel like some of you could be going back to the past year, Capricorn, like work or business wise. But it's like you could be like, maybe you used to have a job 20 years ago. Maybe you really loved it. Maybe you got a different job doing something else. And it's like maybe you're about to go back to something you used to do from the past. I always get this message for you, Capricorn, and I feel like a lot of you could be doing it. I feel like there'd be a lot of success in that type of rebirth for you as well. So, yeah, love it. There you go, Capricorn. Thank you, Cap. Aquarius, let's see here, Aquarius, what is going on for you? Aquarius, you have the community card. I feel like a lot of you could be wanting to socialize. Obviously, we're all stuck in quarantine. So it's like maybe you want to get out there. Maybe you want to socialize more, all that other stuff. You have the Eight of Wands as well, which is social media. So the Eight of Wands to me is the card of social media, the card of using social media for pretty much anything. So I feel like if you want to get out there and all that other stuff, then I would just use social media with these cards. So I like that a lot with the Eight of Wands. I feel like for others that this could be you, could also be dating as well. So if you're wanting to date, I feel like you could be dating, but again, it could be like online dating, obviously, because of the quarantine situation, blah, blah, blah. That's what I would say here. Next, you have the Eight of Wands here. For some reason, I feel like you're trying to deliver a message. I feel like you need to work on the way you deliver a message is what's popping into my head. Very weird message, Aquarius, but I feel like for some of you, it's like I always say, to me, we are always trying to get something from other people, right? No matter what we say, really. So I feel like in a lot of ways, we are always like selling something to somebody, right? It doesn't have to literally be selling, but we're always trying to convince people of something, right? And but I feel like this is saying you need to work on the way you are delivering a message or something like that. I feel like there is some sort of disconnect with these two cards in the language that you're using. I don't think this is not a criticism. This is not something that is bad, Aquarius. I feel like it's just saying, just like little changes could lead to a lot of success for you. This could be in business. It could be the way you talk to your partner in love. It could be the way you talk to your kids. It could be anything. But I feel like just like a tiny little change in the way that you say things or do things will lead to like a lot more success. So Aquarius, focus on your words. I always say the moon, I love this moon card because there's like two wolves here, and I feel like it's like, which wolf do you feed? Do you feed the angry one, or the one with the negative emotions, or the one with the positive emotions? I might have said this in your reading today, Aquarius. It's like, I think you had the same exact card in your reading, and I said the same thing. I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. I don't remember. I never remember my readings after I do them until like days later. But, like I always say, to me, I'm not one of those hippy dippy, like I said, rainbows, butterflies, unicorns, and leprechauns type of readers where I think like, oh, we just have to be positive. To me, we have negative emotions for a reason. To me, we should experience negative emotions. How we express them is what matters, and what we do with the emotion is more what matters. It's the emotion itself is not what matters. Having said that, I would keep it positive here, Aquarius. So there you go. Love it. Thank you, Aquarius. Pisces. Finally, we're on Pisces. Thank you, Pisces, for your patience. As always, really appreciate it. But Pisces, let's see here. Pisces, you have the purity card here and the focus. Yeah, I feel like you need to keep things simple. Who did I say this to? Was it Aries? I think it was Aries who had the simplicity card, right? I'm trying to find it here. Oh, no, it wasn't Aries. Who was it? It might have been Leo. I don't remember. But I feel like you need to keep things as simple as possible here, Pisces. And, that's really what the purity card also represents, keeping things pure. We could also look at that as keeping things simple as well. I also do feel like you need to like focus on one thing. I feel like you're like focusing on the top of this mountain here, Pisces. I feel like you're like climbing. It's like you're almost at the summit. I feel like you're almost at the top of the mountain, but I feel like now is the time to focus. Like I feel like you could be tired, exhausted, at the end of a long journey here, Pisces, but I feel like you need to keep your eye on the prize is what these two cards are saying to you. So I would just keep your eye on the prize. Next, you have the Queen of Wands. You always get this card, Pisces. Pisces, I feel like you are very attractive at this time. I feel like you're sexy. You're a Pisces. Of course you are. I feel like for others of you, Queen of Wands is saying wholehearted energy. I really feel like it's really, really important, Pisces, that if you're going to work on something, that you put, your like everything you got into something. The Queen of Wands to me is giving something everything you got, really putting your time, effort, and energy into something. Queen of Wands says if you do that, you will be very, very successful. So, give something everything you got. I feel like you could be having, Pisces, I'm not even kidding, your reading was about like having everything you want in life for the most part for next week. Your reading will be out on Tuesday for the week of the 18th, and you had all these cards that were basically saying you can have whatever you want, but you just have to believe it, really, Pisces. I feel like you have to believe that you are worth it as well, is what I'd say to you here. Three of Swords, Three of Swords is like emotional disconnect between like what you have and what you believe you deserve. Three of Swords to me, a lot of people read it as a breakup, for example, but it's really a card of emotion. It's a card of there's always rain, and it's always raining on the Three of Swords, right? And it's just like an emotion, more of an emotion, and not something that is necessarily real. So I feel like you need to focus on this right here, Ten of Pentacles. You need to focus on everything you want, because I feel like you can literally have it. Queen of Pentacles, you have all the resources necessary. Two Queens is like the step before authority. Pisces, it's like you becoming an authority in your life, or it's like you're at the step before taking the lead, in your life, in a job, in a business, something, Pisces. So, love it, Pisces. Ten of Pentacles, amazing. Definitely success coming in for you and everything you want. So, thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So, cards 1, 2, and 3, of course. But let's see what comes up for everybody. Actually, I'm going to get this card here as well, so we don't miss it. But 1, 2, and 3. Hey, guess what? I was wondering why my chat was messed up. There we go. Chat is fixed. But all right, let's see. 1, 2, and 3 here, people. 1, 2, and 3. So let's do it. 1, 2, and 3 here, people. 1, 2, and 3. Looks good. All right. If you pick card number 1, you have the Hierophant and the Two of Cups, marriage. So I feel like if you pick card number 1, you could be with a person that you will be marrying or you will be committed to, obviously. For others, this could just represent a commitment to something else. You could be getting married to something else. People always think of marriage. They think it means like getting married to someone. The word marriage just represents like a contract. So I feel like you could literally be signing a contract for something here. Could be for like an apartment, a house. It could be any other type of contract you could possibly think of. And it will be a perfect match for you. This could also just represent, I feel like, happiness here. So I feel like you could just be happy. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Two of Pentacles here. And you also have the Page of Swords here as well. I feel like more fun. Page of Swords is a card of childlike energy, and the Two of Pentacles, every once in a while, I feel like the Two of Pentacles can just represent needing to have fun in life, like literally just needing to separate away from your head, like literally needing to get out of your head so that you can have more fun in your life. So I feel like for those of you that pick card number 2, you just need to focus on fun, having more fun, like all that other good stuff as well. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Ace of Wands and the Death card. Obviously a major new beginning for you, card number 3. Death, the transformation, a death, Ace of Wands, passion, new beginning. So I feel like you could be working on a passion project, a business, a job, a person, could be yourself as well. Could be like personal development here. I feel like some of you could just be working on something that's going to lead to a lot of abundance. Ace of Wands is my favorite tarot card, really. I'm pretty sure. I think so. So, yeah, I like the Ace of Wands. You might think I like the Major Arcana more, but no, I don't. I like the Ace of Wands. To me, it's a card of abundance and success and creation and like new beginnings. So I feel like there's something new coming in for you here. Definitely some sort of positive change. So love it. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to answer some questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference. Also, if you're planning to super chat, make sure to follow the super chat rules. If you super chat, I am automatically going to assume that you've read the rules. If you haven't read the rules, you're crazy, because I'm just going to assume that you've read those rules, plain and simple. So make sure to follow the rules. This is to avoid confusion. I've been having a lot of problems with super chats, so that's why we have the rules in the first place. But let's get started here. Cynthia, thank you. I was on Cynthia. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Does G have regrets? How does he feel about me? Eight of Wands. I would say, yeah. I mean, this isn't really regrets to me. Tower is like definitely feeling like an ending, or a tower moment. Cynthia. Eight of Wands is success, but what I will say is Eight of Wands can represent a conclusion. But I would say probably not really feeling regrets here, if I'm being honest. Jen M, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Wondering if I should reach out to my Leo guy, or will he even... Well, I would say yes. I mean, here's the problem, Jen, that I will say to you. I kind of said this last night as well to someone else, but I was kind of like saying, basically, if you ask a question like this, the cards will answer you literally. I mean, I think that's something people don't realize about the towers, or about tarot in general. It's like the cards will answer you literally. So it's like, if you ask, should I reach out? The cards will say yes, but that doesn't mean you'll have a positive outcome. You know what I mean? So people always get mad at me. They're always like, you said I should reach out to this person, and they told me to screw off. And I'm always like, well, the card said yes, because they wanted you to know that this person wanted you to screw off. I'm not saying this is what's going to happen to you. I'm just giving you an example here. So I always tell people the cards, answer literally. To me, the benefit of reaching out to someone is the answer. I always tell people, if you're thinking about asking someone a question or reaching out to someone, just do it. At least you'll have an answer. You'll stop driving yourself crazy not knowing, right? So it's like, you might as well reach out. At least you'll get an answer here with the Six of Wands. Ruby, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, energy for love, been feeling past person. You have the star here. Literally a card of renewal. So, it could be you thinking about the past, basically. And you have the Two Wands as well. The Two Wands to me would be like taking a lead, though. Two Wands to me would be moving on to someone new. We're about to have a Mercury retrograde, so, I'd be careful going back to the past for sure. But the star, definitely a lot of hope in love. So I like to see that. All right. Between Two Worlds, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, do I continue down my current path or ditch it? I feel like you know the answer here. I mean, I feel like, to me, we never really get off a path, or we never really, ditch a path. To me, our life is just creation. We're just here to create our own reality, and that's pretty much that. So that's what I would say to you, but I would say you know the answer here. This does look like a new path to me, though. Nine of Cups. Nines, to me, are cards of newness in general. So it's like, is it completely new? No, probably not. It's probably just an evolution with the Hermit card here. Katie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, did I choose the right path in career? All these path questions. I would say, I feel like you're going to make a change as well. You have the King of Cups. I go both ways on the King of Cups. Sometimes I think it makes a change. Sometimes I think it can represent a change in a situation like this. Sometimes I don't, because the King of Cups to me is like the tide, like the waves of the ocean. You know what I mean? It's like the tides. It's like the tides go out, the tides come in. So it can represent a change, but it's not always. Sometimes it can represent like weathering a storm, if that makes sense. But Eight of Cups to me is like walking away. So I feel like you'll make some sort of change. Nicole Long, what's coming in for me? Anything good? Six of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Yeah, this could be like money, good money coming in for you, Nicole. So it could be like a raise or a promotion, or just money in general. Seven of Wands is a card of like kind of reaching some sort of goal as well. So yeah, it's like a lot of stability actually, Nicole. So I do like this. I feel like there could be stability coming in for you. Nicole Long, thank you again for the super chat. You say, is Dan being stubborn and not contacting me to prove a point, or is he purely just not interested anymore? Hating men right now. It's so mean. Nicole, you have the Ace of Swords here, the Lovers. I mean, I feel like you could probably reach out if you wanted to. I don't think this is stubborn energy. Ace of Swords is communication. Ace of Swords is a victory as well. So I feel like you could reach out if you wanted to. Lovers, love. What I will say is that the Lovers can represent moving on to something new, though. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. This could just be how you're feeling in the situation. Two of Swords. It's like somebody needs to make a difficult choice here, Nicole, to reach out or not. So that's what I'd say there. Katie, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what do you see for me? Anything good? Strength card here and Five of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you, actually. Even with the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is just about needing to kind of like turn around and see that there's an opportunity for you. You know, and it kind of says don't get sucked down this hole right here of despair and sadness, right? And the Strength card is a card of patience, so I feel like you need to be patient at this time, but yeah, I feel like good things are coming in for you. Yeah, probably resources or being resourceful. So I like it. Alex B, thank you for the super chat. Should I stop talking to Taurus or should I keep trying to pursue him? Ten of Swords, I feel like it's time to stop, is what I'd say here. Ten of Swords is moving on, for sure. Yeah, Four of Cups is just not manifesting love. You know, it's not even your fault, right? Four of Cups is like basically someone who doesn't see something right in front of them. So that's how I feel about the Taurus, you know? But I feel like it's time to move on with that Ten of Swords. Susie G, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I told T I love him. What did he feel? You have the Ten of Wands here, the World. This is like an ending, is what I'd say to you, Susie. So not necessarily bad. I feel like this is you, if I'm being honest with you. I you know, sometimes this happens to me where it's like I try to answer a question, the tarot's like no. So I feel like this is you. I feel like you just got this off your chest, obviously. So we're gonna move past that. The World is like you made it known here. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is good. This is like slow though. Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like it could be something slow here, or things could be kind of like progressing slowly. It's like you're waiting for something here, Susie. So with that Seven of Pentacles, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, the Four of Wands. I don't know. This looks good. Might take a little bit of time, but definitely could be like love or communication is what I'd say to you. Susie, there you go. Susie, thank you for the super chat. Should I text back to T emoji? I would wait a little bit, but I feel like you could. Like, you know, I feel like you could text him, but I would just be patient is what I would say to you here, Susie. So I wouldn't like go rushing into text him back or anything just yet. So that's what I would say to you there. Kellen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Sorry, everybody. I always forget to turn off my stupid notifications, and I always get notifications at this time. so they're all popping up. Kellen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How does Vivek feel about me? King of Wands, attraction. I'm a Taurus. He's a Leo. Look at Kellen, Leo, right here. Definitely attraction. I just met him a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I feel like there's attraction here is what I'd say to you. So I feel like he feels good about you. The Sun, Leo. So definitely a Leo. And definitely a really good card. So yeah, I feel like this is very good for you, Kellen. Definitely could lead to love. Yeah, Chariot. That looks very good for you, Kellen. So definitely could be love is what I'd say there. Alex, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Alex, you say here, will Jay ask me to be his girlfriend? Queen of Cups, I like that, Alex, for sure, is what I'd say to you. And Nine of Pentacles, I almost feel like he's too independent. Or something like that here, Alex, is what I would say to you. So I do feel like there's potential with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is like nurturing a situation. So I feel like saying if you can be patient, then yes, I feel like this will definitely develop into something here. Nine of Pentacles is independence here. Why is that coming up? Yeah, he could have like fears about relationships. I really don't feel like this is a big deal, though, Alex, is what I'd say to you. So I feel like saying yes. Queen of Cups is a very good card for love. So I would say yes. I am Pisces. Hello. Thank you for the super chat. Does he dream about me too? Page of Pentacles here. I would say yes. I mean, Page of Pentacles is like messages. So I would say yes to you. Sherry 10. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I am a Leo Sun, Pisces Moon, Scorpio Rising. Will prosperity and abundance with a new career opportunity happen this summer after COVID-19 settles down? Seven of Swords, let go of your fears about this here. Yeah, Nine of Swords, let go of your fears is what I'd say here. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, yes, definitely. You right here. Nine of Pentacles is like a journey. You know, it's just like says that you want to be successful with a new career opportunity. Knight of Pentacles says maintain your focus. Knight of Pentacles is about like getting on a path and sticking to it and not getting off. So It just says set a goal, set an intention, make it happen. Queen of Wands, card of like wholehearted energy, but really good card. So yeah, I would say yes to you for sure. Marianne, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, Marianne, how does my Pisces man feel about me at the moment? King of Swords here, Marianne, and the Devil. This is like could be toxic, but it could also be just feeling bound to you. I always say, to me, I don't consider the Devil to always be a bad card in love. It can be something that develops into a toxic relationship, but it doesn't have to with the Devil card. You know what's really funny, Marianne, as well, is that Pisces shows up as the King of Swords all the time. So, Pisces is the end of the zodiac, and Pisces people can be old souls for sure. And so the King of Swords is kind of like an old soul. So I feel like he just has a lot of wisdom and things like that, but I feel like he could be feeling bound to you with that Devil card. Beth, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my husband get jail or probation? This looks like, probation to me is what I'd say. Again, I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, so do not take this as legal advice. But 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. The King of Pentacles is also a very good, stable card. So I would say that looks good to me, Beth, actually. So I'd say probation with those cards. There's really no way to tell with the cards necessarily, but those are positive cards. And also, like, if the 8 of Swords came up or the 10 of Swords, I'd say, it'd be, like, much, much worse. So, I like it. J Moss, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. J Moss, you say, is work plus school a good idea for me? 5 of Wands, I feel like it'd be a lot, but I feel like you could do it, J Moss. So, I mean, I really do feel like you could do it, but it's just like... It could be like a timing thing or something like that. So that's what I feel for you here. But I would say, yeah. I mean, I feel like you could do it for sure. So that's what I would say to you for sure. But like I said, it's going to be a lot of work, J Moss. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it, right? Jackie Flores, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I become pregnant soon? I would say yes, 10 of Pentacles. I always tell people I don't really like answering pregnancy questions. To me, pregnancy is between you and God, you and the universe, whatever you want to call it. The tarot cards cannot get you pregnant, so, as long as you're doing the things you need to do to get pregnant, then I would say yes. But literally, 10 of Pentacles, there's children on this card. It's a card of treasure, having everything you want. So I would say yes, for sure, with that card. Definitely a very good card. Kellen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, does my boss Taylor like me romantically? He's Libra, I'm a Taurus. Knight of Swords here, Ace of Pentacles. I would say no to you. This is like work. So I feel like this is just a work relationship is what I would say to you here with those cards. Tracy, feel free to pop. Thank you for the super chat. Tracy, I was getting to you. Please, everybody, follow the rules, please, of the super chats. I have a very specific order that I go in with the super chats. They pop up in a stream, and I'm following a stream. So I pretty much, I have not missed someone in a very long period of time. So please follow the rules. And Tracy, feel free to pop your question down below. Thank you for the super chat. So that's that. Lanice, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Outcome with me and Capricorn. The Fool. This is taking a leap of faith, Lanice, is what I would say to you. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is like a turnaround, or Wheel of Fortune is like your destiny, basically. So I feel like you could be, this could be you, it's like your destiny to be with this person. That's what I'm trying to spit out, right? So yeah, definitely a turnaround. Fool is like taking a leap of faith together. So that's what I would say here with those cards. I like it. Spiritual Awakening. Is my ex really pregnant? Page of Wands here, Hangman. I would say yes, because this is like you finding information out. So I would say yes, for sure, with those cards. Not really cards of pregnancy necessarily, but I would say yes. Jalen, thank you for the super chat. You say here, card for me next week, please. Jalen, you have the Knight of Wands here and the Moon. This is like kind of you charging towards something. This to me is adventure, is what I'd say to you. So next week could be a week of adventure, could be a week of success, could be a week of like good things coming in for you. So I like it. That looks good. Tracy, thank you again for the super chat. Well, I'll stop pursuing me now. Temperance here. I would say nope. The Empress is a card of attraction. Like Temperance is a card of patience, so it does say you're gonna have to be patient. Like I don't know if you want him to stop pursuing you or not, but I feel like there's still attraction there. So I'd say probably not, if I'm being honest. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. I don't want to contact him. He needs to contact me. Don't know why men say they want to be friends, then fall off the face of the earth. You have the Magician here. Well, I mean, it's like the choice is yours, is what I would say here to you. Nine of Cups being swept off your feet. Nine of Cups is like a knight in shining armor, Nicole. I keep wanting to stop saying that. I don't think anybody needs a knight in shining armor, by the way. Like, nobody needs to be saved, right? So, I don't even like the whole knight in shining armor thing, if that makes sense. But, just to me, it's just like someone who sweeps you off your feet, someone who's really good for you, the Knight of Cups. Magician says use your powers of manifestation. Pisces always gets the Magician. So that's what I would say here. But, that looks good, is what I'd say to you. So I like it. Between Two Worlds, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for my Libra, 333, and you got the Three of Pentacles here. Between Two Worlds, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is almost like not giving up on something. Three of Pentacles is teamwork, so I feel like you two could work on a team if you wanted to. But I feel like the choice is yours with that Five of Swords. So yeah, that's what I'd say to you. But pretty good. Isha B, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, does Jasmine, Cancer, know about me and Daryl? I would say no, with this card here, so I'd say probably not. How does she feel? Three Cups. I mean, this could say yes, actually, with the Three Cups now, because this could be like a third-party situation, is what I would say to you. I really feel like saying no, though. So I'm going to say no, and you have the Justice card, Balance. So I feel like she's just feeling balanced at this time. That's pretty much it. So that's that. All right, let me get a new deck here. I've actually already used this deck as well, so let's get a different one. Susie G, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what's coming for me? Three Wands, the Sun, happiness. I like this. Something you've been waiting for, and a lot of happiness. So I feel like there's happiness, success, good things coming in for you with the Sun. The Three of Wands is just a card of growth and expansion. So I feel like growth, expansion, good things. Something you've been waiting for, Susie. So love it. Susie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I think I made a mistake. What do I do now? No, I feel like you're fine. 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty, happiness, good things coming in for you. Really good is what I'd say to you. So I feel like things are fine. Yeah, 9 of Wands, don't give up. Keep pushing. So I feel like you're fine, Susie. Rosa, hello. Thank you for the super chat, Rosa. You say, any messages for me? You have the Seven of Swords here, Three of Pentacles. You say, let go of your fear. Seven of Swords can represent lying, cheating, stealing, but it can also represent needing to work on a team, especially when it comes up with a teamwork card. Seven of Swords is the card of the lone wolf, but with the Three of Pentacles, it's like saying, allow people to help you in any area of your life where you need help, right? Yeah, definitely could be new love coming in for you as well. It kind of says like, focus on finding relationships with someone who wants to work on a team or someone who wants to work with you with that card. Mary Ann, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Future cards for my Pisces man and me, please. 10 of Pentacles, marriage. 10 of Pentacles to me is the best. Look at this. Star, hopes, wishes, dreams, things that you're hoping for. 10 of Pentacles to me is a perfect, is like the best love card in the deck. Because to me, the 10 of Pentacles is kind of like having everything you want in life. It's like the tree of life. So to me, this is the best love card in the deck. I love it. Amazing. Susie, thank you. Chell, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will my Virgo and I be together again? I'm a Taurus. I would say yes. You know what's really interesting is that, to me, Earth always shows up in Virgo's readings, and also Virgo showed up in Taurus's reading is what I'm trying to spit out of my mouth. So in a lot of ways, I do feel like, yeah, look at Six of Cups. I actually don't read the Six of Cups as someone coming back from the past, but I do feel like this could be someone coming back from the past here. So yeah, I would say yes. The Forge, turn up your volume, is what I'm going to say to you, because to me, trust me, it's coming in loud and clear. Just so everybody knows, I keep getting volume comments. I did actually mess up the volume last week on some videos, but for the most part, YouTube has reset all the volumes on YouTube to like half, so you have to like turn up the volume. They did it like automatically, so I blame YouTube for the most part. Kellen, thank you for the super chat again. Really appreciate it. You say here, is Gavin Pisces in love with Lisa Sag? I would say yes. So yes, probably is what I would say to you here. So yes. Gertrude, thank you for the super chat. Please feel free to pop your question in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Woke up sassy. I totally agree with you. They are animals. Kelly, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say love cards, please. You have the Five of Wands, Kelly, the Eight of Wands. This is like needing to socialize. Obviously, I know we can't socialize because of the whole virus situation. But this could be like getting out there, and but this could be also like social media, finding love through social media, something like that. Yeah, it could be a water sign person coming in for you, Kelly. The King of Cups, is a really good card, and it's a card of like love coming in for you, but it's also like a card of like dealing with the dealing with emotions of love, because it's like the tides of the ocean, the King of Wands, but he's like in choppy water. So I definitely feel like there's love coming in for you. Yeah, I just feel like you have to put the work in, is what I'd say to you. But that looks good. I answered that. Gertrude, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. A card for a future partner, please. Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Definitely let go of the past, is what I'd say to you. Justice. Could be a Libra coming in for you here. Yeah, Page of Cups. I definitely feel like there's an admirer coming in for you. Like I said, I feel like it could be a Libra or it could be a water sign coming in for you. But definitely love coming in for you here. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles says you have to start dating. Like, it's a card of planting seeds. So I would get out there. And thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Good afternoon to you as well. I hope I am doing well. Thank you. You say, what's coming my way for the month of May in regards to love, romance, in general? You have the Nine of Cups, some sort of wish coming in for you. This is like satisfaction. I would say this is probably not love, is what I'd say to you, because the Nine of Cups is a card of being single, and Nine of Cups is always satisfaction on your own. But again, it could just be no love because of the virus situation, just being alone, if that makes sense. But definitely like satisfaction this month. Hierophant, yeah, Hierophant is definitely feeling inside the box, and Chariot. I feel like there's like a lot of wins for you. These are very good cards though, and like I said, just because there isn't love this month doesn't mean that love won't be coming in for you. So I feel like there is love coming in, but just maybe not right away, But other than that, I feel like there's like wins. This is like opportunities for you to take control of your life as well, or to kind of, take control of your life in general. So yeah, I love it. And that looks very good. Sandy Rose, hello. Just in case you watch the chat later, I don't know these people. I'm innocent, I swear. Don't forget, I love you. Thank you, Sandy Rose. I don't even know what's going on in the chat half the time. Sandy, I pulled you a card, by the way. I know you didn't ask for one, but you have the Ace of Swords here, the Empress, Abundance, and I dropped this Five of Swords as well, Sandy Rose. So Five of Swords just says, don't give up. By the way, that came up in Sagittarius' reading today, which will be out on, I realize fire signs are at the end of the week, but there was something about not giving up in the Sagittarius reading. Some sort of victory and abundance, though. Love it. Syria Designs, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will we find a super sweet house for rent soon? I would say yes. I love it. Ace of Cups is a definite yes. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is just a good card for spending money. So, yes, is what I would say to you. For sure. Jan Drake, you say, I eat too much of what food you said Doc will find. I'm not exactly sure what you're asking, Jan Drake, but I do feel like, I don't think I said you, I do remember answering your question. I think I said that, but I think I was more giving an example when I said that. I was saying like maybe your doctor says that you're eating too much of a food, or maybe it's an allergy or something like that. So if you're having health issues, again, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but you have the Knight of Swords here, and the Knight of Swords does represent some sort of daily routine change, so it could just be any type of change. Again, I'm not a mind reader, as I always say. I can't say like, oh, it's gonna be boysenberries that your doctor says you're allergic to or something random like that. So again, I'm not a doctor. You're gonna have to figure it out on your own, but to me, Knight of Swords is daily routine change, so it could be some sort of change is what I'd say to you. But like I said, what is it? I have no clue. Page of Swords. Page of Swords says it's going to be a process as well. So it's like maybe you're going to have to go on like an elimination diet or something like that to figure it out. So that's what I'd say to you. All right. Am I all caught up? I think I actually am. So, Between Two Worlds. Actually, I'm not. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, was my intuition right from the beginning? Yeah, definitely is what I'd say to you. Queen of Swords is not necessarily a card of intuition, but it is a card of knowing. So I would say definitely yes. Six of Wands, literally, to me, Six of Wands is definitely a card of success and like good news and things like that, but it's also a card of messages. So I would say yes, for sure, with that card. No doubt about it. Yeah, Jan, I feel like it could be like an allergy or something like that. Again, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice. I'm just some guy on the internet. I literally, all I do is read pieces of paper with pictures on them. That's all this is. So I have no clue what I'm talking about, right? Honey York, thank you for being here. Card, please. I may not be able to return to my job. Will I be able to get a job in the area I'm taking class in shortly? Yep, definitely. Ace of Pentacles, so yes, for sure. All right, if I have not answered your question, and if you are new here, I actually don't know if I see very many new people, but if you are, pop your question in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Ninja, you have the Two Wands. Ninja, I feel like you're wanting to take the lead at this time, and I feel like you are. This is like leadership opportunities, or this could be success coming in for you as well. Maisha, I would say no. Four of Cups, I would say no with that card. Mickey, you have the Ten of Wands. I feel like you are releasing something here, so I would release it. Chuck, how does Cindy feel and think about me? Tower, this is like an ending, is what I'd say to you, Chuck, with the Tower. So, yeah, that's like an ending to me. Davo, my Sagittarius called me yesterday and she said she did a mistake, a misclick or something like that. We're not in contact. She wanted something else. Yeah, I feel like it was a mistake for real. This is the truth. So I feel like it could have been a mistake. Kathy, can you pull a card for me? You have the King of Pentacles, sorry. So I feel like this is success here coming in for you, is what I'd say to you. Renate, I totally missed you. I know for a fact I missed you because I saw your question and then I didn't answer it. Why didn't I answer it? Renee, for some reason, I saw your super chat. I know for a fact I saw it. But, Renee, if you could, you typed it in. There you go. Thank you. Renee, thank you for the super chat. I totally saw it. For some reason, it's not showing up in the list. You say here, my question was just wanting a card on the weekend. You have the Page of Pentacles here, Renee, and the Knight of Cups. This could be love. I feel like you always get good love coming in for you. So I feel like this could be love, could be new love coming in for you, could be a new admirer. Knight of Cups is like a knight in shining armor, someone sweeping you off your feet. So I feel like this is like somebody who could be sweeping you off your feet in love. If this is not love, this is like some sort of dream or some sort of wish that you could be achieving, like something you could be accomplishing, basically. Alex Salazar, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is he hiding something very important for me? I would say no. No, I don't think so. Ace of Wands is a good card, so I would say no. Maxine, would bringing in A be a good idea? Two of Pentacles, Temperance. I would say don't. I feel like saying don't rush this. So I would say no is what I would say to you. So I don't think it's a bad idea. I just wouldn't rush into whatever this is what I'd say to you. I would take your time. For sure. All right. So that's that. Chloe, does he have feelings for me, Taurus? Yes, definitely. So I would say yes for sure. The Forge, I'm new here. What's coming up in love? Seven of Pentacles. This is like a change in direction of love. So you could be walking towards fulfillment. I actually like the Eight of Cups. To me, it says that you are walking in the right direction for love, is what I'd say to you. Or it's like you're walking towards fulfillment, basically. Yeah. So I feel like you're single, but definitely could be love coming in for you. Pink Valley, please answer my question. Feeling defeat. What is your question? Feel free to. Pink Valley, I have not actually seen your question. So it's possible that it's getting deleted by YouTube automatically. Oh, no, it's not. I see it right here. Just had a breakdown on my job, feeling low. What do you seniors think about me? I'm not a senior, but you have the Six of Swords. Improvements, incremental improvement. So I feel like things will be improving for you. That's a card of moving on to calmer shores, basically. So it's a card of improvements. Mickey, thank you for the super chat. Am I right about this? I would say no. This to me is about like needing to see things clearly is what I'd say. Eight of Swords is like keeping yourself stuck to something. Four of Swords is a card of like waiting. So I feel like you need more details is what I would say to you here. So I would give it some more time, basically. Whatever you're dealing with is what I'd say there. So that looks good. Renee is in a relationship. That's why love always comes up. Renee, I'm sorry that keeps coming up. But that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? All right. I will answer like 2 more questions here, people. And then I'm going to get going. Rebecca, thank you. Have a great night. Marilyn, you have the World. I think this is like you accomplishing goals next week. So actually a pretty good card. Elizabeth, you say, does Robert have feelings for me? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. King of Wands to me is a card of desire. So I would say yes for sure. With that card. I like it a lot. So that looks good. All right, everybody. I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure to come back for that. But thank you, everyone. And definitely enjoy your night. Lasso TV, thank you for the super chat. Me and Star, a match. Let me just cut this deck here, Lasso. I would say yes, 9 of Cups, wish. So, and you have the marriage card as well. So I would say yes to you, Lasso, definitely. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.